that the thing that's missing a lot from our goal setting activities is the question of why. Why do we want to do this? So why do we want to achieve our goals? Also, why are we setting this goal in the first place? What does it mean to us? Welcome back to the Business Behind Your Business podcast. I'm your host, Paul Sweeney, and it's great to be with you for another episode. So we're a couple of months into the year, and what we're seeing is a lot of people have set some goals, they've set some resolutions for how they're going to start the year, but many of them have already dropped off the bandwagon. They've already given up on those goals. And I came across an article recently where it was talking about what is missing from the goal setting exercise. Like what's missing from that function of setting goals for your business that are actually going to be achievable and make your business grow. What are you doing? What is missing from this process that's stopping you from achieving your goals? So I want to just quickly run through that, because one of the biggest problems we see is that goals don't get achieved. Okay, we have ambitious goals, and often we see that from year to year we're setting the same goals over and over. So what is stopping us from achieving them? And I think, there's an article by Pretium Solutions, and he said that, one of the biggest problems with our goal setting is that we are focusing on what we're going to do. So the outputs, the actions, and we're focusing on listing those actions. And really our goal setting becomes a list of tasks that we want to do. But the list of tasks really is what supports your goal setting. Once you create your goals, you then identify which tasks you are needing to implement, what actions you need to take, what resources you need to help you achieve those goals. So we're focusing on the wrong thing when we're setting our goals. And it's well known, the acronym, or it's widely known, the acronym of setting SMART goals. So SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or time-sensitive goals. Now, the reason we need to set those SMART goals is if we set very vague goals, how do we know when we've actually met them? How do we know? So we need to step back and have a look at what are our actual goals. Just getting back to the article by Pretium Solutions, he's highlighted that the thing that's missing a lot from our goal setting activities is the question of why. Why do we want to do this? So why do we want to achieve our goals? Also, why are we setting this goal in the first place? What does it mean to us? So why have we come up with that as a goal for our business? And does it actually match our personal goals? So as an example, so my goal for my business is I want to be able to work with small, medium business owners and help them create growing businesses that are profitable, that are thriving, and give them the freedom to enjoy the things that really matter. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I provide accounting services. I provide business advisory services. It's also why we've started the Business Behind Your Business podcast, to help more businesses do that. So if we look at this goal setting exercise and we use me, my accounting firm, as the example here, the goal is to provide a way to help business owners create growing, profitable, thriving businesses and create those financial and time-based freedoms that are really important. So in terms of the why, that's my why. I want to help more businesses be successful. I want to help more families have businesses that are supporting their lifestyle, their goals, their personal goals, their needs. So I want to work with more businesses, but how many more businesses do I want to work with? So say I am setting a goal at the beginning of the year that I want to work with 60 more businesses. I want to provide that advice and that service to 60 businesses. So that's my goal. I want to work with 60 new clients who are running businesses in the next 12 months. Okay, so I've gone and I've made it a specific goal. I want 60 more clients. Now, I've also captured the second part of that acronym, the measurable goal. I've created a goal and been very specific that we want to work with 60 businesses. Now, going back as well, we've also identified in our business the types of businesses that we want to work with. So we've identified not just 60 businesses, but 60 businesses of a particular size, and that we want to work with growing their businesses, not just doing tax, not just doing end of year accounts, that we want to actually work with them actively and proactively throughout the whole year, working with them strategically to help their businesses grow. So it's not just a one-off task. We want to build relationships with 60 businesses where we're continually helping them achieve their outcomes. Okay, working with them to help them create better businesses. So 60 new businesses is a target. There is a specific measurement to it. Is it achievable? Well, I certainly believe it is. In fact, a lot of people say we've set our goals way too low, but let's ignore that for the time being. So if we set a goal of 60 new business clients for a 12-month period, if we divide it by 12, then that comes down to 5 new business clients each month. And that comes down to, if we look at, say, 4 to 5 weeks in each month, we're looking at roughly 1 new client per week. Is that achievable? Yes. Is it measurable? Yes. Is it specific? Yes. So we've captured the specific, the measurable, achievable aspects of our goal setting. So relevant, do we have the capacity to handle that extra work? So looking at what resources we have available to us, the answer is certainly yes. In fact, we could handle more, but we'd be a bit stretched. So we'd need to look at hiring some additional team members to help grow beyond that. But certainly, we could grow our client base by another 60 clients without having to increase our team base. We may need to increase some hours, but we don't need to make some dramatic changes there. So it's certainly achievable. It's reasonable. It's a relevant goal. There are some results there that, we will know when we've picked up a new client. Okay, and we've already defined what that new client needs to look like for us. So a new client is not just going to be a simple tax return. It's actually going to be a business client where we're working with them on their business plans, on their cash flow, on their record-keeping systems, on their efficiency, helping them to grow their business. So that leaves the fifth thing, the fifth letter, the T, time-bound. So we set a 12-month period, so that is a time-based. But we've also broken it down into smaller time bases. So in a month, we want 5 new clients. And we can even break that down and say, look, each week we want to be bringing on 1 new business client. So that all our goals are achievable. So we know what we want to accomplish. We want to be working with small, medium business owners. We want to help them grow their businesses, help them be profitable, help them be efficient, and create freedom for them. We want to work with 60 new businesses. We've got some specific goals, specific measurable targets in there. So we can know when we're achieving those goals and we can mark that off as a success. So when we've brought on 5 new clients in this month, we're going to say, yes, we've been successful. We've achieved that part of the goal. So we've identified how we're going to be successful. We've identified what our goals are going to be set around. We've set some specific goals. They're measurable, achievable, realistic, and there's a time frame on it. And we're very clear about what's going to be successful. The goals are set around gaining new clients. Okay, that's a specific goal. The actions are going to be all the things we need to be doing to make sure we're bringing in new clients to our business. So looking at our marketing, looking at our sales activity, looking at our internal processes, so how we can actually generate and produce the work efficiently. Looking how we can create saleable services and products that we can replicate without having to reinvent or perform bespoke work each time. Those actions, so our marketing actions, our work processes, our efficiency, our education and training, they are all task-based activities. And in a way, they are sub-plans of our master goal setting for the year. So our goal setting sets the overall objectives, but we have a marketing plan underneath that. We have a work plan underneath that. We have a sales plan. We have a training plan. We have a resourcing plan. What resources do we need to make this happen? So all of those plans are underneath. And just going back to the crux of this article by Vetri Valori, why goal setting is failing, is that too often we're focusing on the actions we're going to take. So our goal setting becomes a list of actions. Okay, we need to go back, remember, why are we doing this? What is the purpose? What are we trying to achieve? And set our goals on that basis. But we set specific goals, not just general goals. I want to make more profit, or I want to have more clients, or I want to make more sales. Be specific. And the specificness comes from your why. Why are you in business? What are you trying to achieve? How much do you need? Do you have financial commitments that you need? So you need to have a specific level of sales, a specific level of profit to meet that. So be specific. Set goals that match your reason for why you're doing your business and be specific about it. But also be accountable. Set some realistic targets and have something measurable and share the achievement of those goals with your team. One of the things that our team love, and there's some newbies in our team, but they're really excited about each time we meet a goal, that sense of ownership about we're actually progressing, we're actually doing more for our customers, doing more for our clients, and we're growing together, growing a business, and they are aware of what we need to be doing to take to the next step. They can see the actions that we're taking in developing new or improving our processes, that it's actually leading to providing better results for clients, which means our clients are going to be more likely to refer us. We're going to engage more clients and work with more businesses. So let's get our goal setting right and make sure that we are actually achieving it. So let's make sure that we have a great year. And I look forward to hearing from you about what you've done in your business to make it successful, what goals you've set, and how you're actually going about making sure that your business is on track to meet those goals in the next 12 months. Love to hear from you. So reach out to us at podcast@thebusinessbehindyourbusiness.com. You can send us an email. But we'd love to hear even more. So look, ask us a question if there's something that this has raised or you'd like a specific question answered on the podcast. Reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Email us at podcast@thebusinessbehindyourbusiness.com. And don't forget to go back and check out some of the previous episodes where we talked about things like goal setting and business planning and resourcing your team and even that question of why you're in business. So go back and have a look at some of those past episodes on our website, thebusinessbehindyourbusiness.com. And look, to make sure you don't miss out and also you capture the extra resources that we from time to time make available to our listeners, while you're on the website, make sure you subscribe to the newsletter where we share some of those extra resources with our listeners. So thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Sweeney, and have a great business.